said golden hour in a bottle, I said, oh girl, y'all made this foundation for me. Girl, Rihanna. Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am iteshamarie. So y'all know why we're here. I'm very excited to get my hands on and try Fenty Beauty's new Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Long Wear Foundation. I picked mine up in the shade 430. If you guys want to see me apply this foundation, do a cute little wear test, give y'all my final thoughts on it, and let's go ahead and get into it. So here we are with Fenty Beauty's newest foundation. This is the Fenty Beauty Soft Lit Naturally Luminous Long Wear Foundation. I did pick mine up in the shade 430, and I went into Sephora. I was gonna do a same day delivery, but I wasn't sure about my shade because before I think I was wearing, I don't know what, I wanna say I had like 3 different foundations and I didn't really like the way any of them looked on me. And I swatched this one in Sephora. I think that this matches me pretty well. The bottle does look like the original Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, but this is not that. This is a completely new foundation. This is saying that it's a hydrating and glowy foundation that's waterproof and reduces shine for a notch above a natural finish. The coverage is medium, the finish is natural. Saying it's a long wearing medium coverage foundation that gives a golden hour glow in a bottle. It hydrates, brightens, and improves the look of skin tone immediately and over time, while resisting sweat, humidity, and transfer. So this foundation does retail for $40. Now I have already moisturized my skin, but I am going to apply a primer, and I'm using the Cali Ray So Blown Primer only because I don't have the Fenty primer. All right, girls, so we are all primed and ready to use this foundation. I'm so excited to try this. Every time Fenty drops a new product, I'm like, ooh, I have to get it, especially if it's complexion. Like, complexion is my favorite thing to buy, try, and review, if y'all haven't noticed. When they said golden hour in a bottle, I said, oh girl, y'all made this foundation for me. Just like I do all my foundation reviews, I am gonna put it on one side of my face first, just so we can see the match, the coverage, and everything compared to the other side that is not gonna have anything on it before I do my whole face. All right, so just so y'all can see my skin before I put anything on it, I'm gonna squirt some foundation onto my little palette. And that's 1 pump of foundation. And I'm gonna apply it to this side first. So again, this is how my skin looks with nothing on it. Ooh, I don't know about this shade. In the store, it looked like it matched. This is very orange. I'm gonna just keep going. When I first started applying this with the brush, it looked so orange. But like as I'm looking at it now, it is a tad bit warm, but like when you look at this side of my face compared to this side with no foundation on it, I think it still looks good. I probably could use a shade that's more neutral though. Before we talk about the shade, let's take a look at the coverage, because the coverage is really pretty. The coverage is really good, and I think that the finish is really pretty. So y'all see the coverage that it's giving. Because I did apply with a brush, I feel like I got a little bit fuller coverage. When you apply with a brush, I would say that the coverage is more like medium full coverage. But yeah, this is how my skin looks. And the finish of it is really, really pretty. So this side with the foundation compared to this side with nothing on it. And I feel like this side has more hyperpigmentation, so we'll see how it's gonna cover on the other side of my face. So like y'all see how warm that looks when I apply it? Like once I blend it out, it does look better. But it's like when I first watched it on, I was like, oh no, baby. But it's crazy because like I said, when I swatched it on my cheek in the store, it definitely looked like it matched. I think that this is gonna work. So now I've got the foundation all over my face, just foundation, no concealer, no color corrector. The finish of this is so pretty. It really is like very pretty. sorry if I'm pausing. I'm just trying to like really assess it and gather my thoughts. I would say that this is definitely like a natural glowy type of finish, and the shade does not look bad. I think that I could go a little bit more neutral. So I am gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face. I am using all Fenty products today, y'all. Everything that I'm using will be listed down in the description box. I think I am gonna do a wear test today because it's early in the afternoon. So I'm gonna put the rest of my face on, come back, show y'all how it looks, and then we'll get into the wear test. Soft Lit. Yeah, I use very minimal powder under my eyes, and I use a little bit of powder just like right here under my bronzer, just to kind of like sculpt my face just a little bit more. Y'all see the material. I think that this looks really pretty. So naturally, I feel like it did work really well with the other Fenty products, but I think it just is sitting so beautifully on the skin. Y'all see how it kind of like blurred my skin out some? And I also don't feel like my skin looks orange, thankfully. My skin just looks like really healthy, really glowy. This foundation is so pretty. I honestly see why they call it Soft Lit, because I wouldn't call it a glowy foundation by any means, but it definitely gives like a natural type of luminosity to the skin. Like, do y'all see my skin? I'm freaking out right now because this does look so pretty. And they said something about it, like, did they say something about it controlling oils? Let me look. Okay, it reduces shine. All right, that's what it is. It reduces shine for a notch above a natural finish. And that's exactly what I feel like this is doing. It does give natural, but just a little hint above natural, where you get that just really pretty luminosity to the skin, almost like lifting. Like, it looks like you've lifted in your foundation, you know what I mean? So I'm curious to see how it's gonna look after I've actually worn it for a few hours. Girl, Rihanna. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go off camera, do my thing. I'll come back in a few hours. We'll see how the skin is looking, and I'll give y'all an update. So I wanted to do a quick check-in. We're on like hour 3 of wear. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna wear this foundation, but y'all, this looks so good. I'm not getting, like, I don't really see it getting super oily or anything. It's still giving that same pretty radiance, same like soft lit golden hour glow. I'm in front of a window, but it's not super sunny outside. It's a little bit gloomy because, like I told you guys earlier, it was raining. But I can't get over how good this looks, y'all. I can't get over it. So I'm gonna check back in with y'all, I don't know, a few more hours so that we can see how it looks. So I'm looking in the mirror over here, and this is where my smile lines are, like right here. I don't really have one right here. I don't see the foundation sitting in my smile lines. Doing like a lot of this, like sitting my face in my hand. And I did notice that when I would do that, I did have some foundation transfer onto my hand. But as for all of the other claims of this foundation, I definitely feel like they are true. I do feel like this foundation is oil controlling. It's definitely controlling my oils where I put it, but still maintaining that natural radiant luminosity look to my skin. It definitely feels really lightweight on my skin. It almost feels like I don't have anything on my skin right now, which is great. I love when foundations feel like that, or should I say when foundations don't feel like anything. I like the coverage of this. It did go on like medium to full coverage, and this foundation did not oxidize on me whatsoever. It stayed true to the shade that it was when I put it on my skin. It did look very orange when I put it on. I don't know what happened when I blended this foundation out. It looks like a perfect match now. I don't know. I'm gonna keep wearing it, keep testing it out, try it with different tools, but I really like this foundation. I love for my skin to look radiant. I love for my skin to have a glow to it, but I don't want my skin to look greasy. I don't want my skin to look oily. I don't want it to look too dewy. This is how I want my skin to look. I love this. So overall, I would give this foundation a good 9 out of 10. And I feel like that's really, really good. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10, and it might not even be the fault of the foundation. It may just be the shade that I picked. I didn't like how it went on like orangey looking. It's probably my fault. I probably should have picked a more neutral shade. But overall, I think it, like I said, I think that it ended up being a really great match. Who is this foundation for? This is for a girl that, number one, loves Fenty. I'm a girly that loves Fenty. It is what it is. This is for a girl that wants a nice, like lit from within, radiant, luminous look. For a girl that likes a hydrating foundation but doesn't want to look oily. If you're like me and you have like combination oily skin, or even if you have oily skin but you still want to wear something hydrating without looking oily, this is definitely going to be for you. If you're a dry skin girly, I think that you would like this foundation because it is still hydrating. If you're a girly that likes a medium or full coverage foundation, I think that you will like this. Being that it has 50 shades, I think that that's really great, that it's so inclusive. Just go into the store, get shade matched by one of the girlies in Sephora, or just play around with some of the shades that you think may be in your range until you find a good match for you. And I think that you'll be good. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are y'all planning on trying out the new Fenty Beauty Soft Lit? Let me know down below in the comments. If you have already tried it, let me know what you think about it in the comments. Like, are y'all loving it? So that's it, you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching today. If you have not already, please make sure you subscribe and join the family. Give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content, and I will see y'all next time. All right, bye.